Good morning, Stephanie.
Hello.
Bill Thompson is my name. I do a thing called ABC Watch at Southbank. I live around the corner.
Oh, hello.
I have been asking ABC reporters for years. Absolutely. Jon Stephens was ABC's own in-house convicted pedophile.
Yes.
I've asked you about it before. Did you make any...
Probably about 3 or 4 years ago.
Did you ever make any inquiries?
It's a different state, isn't it?
Of course it is. It was in Sydney.
Yeah.
He was an ABC children's TV producer, for goodness sake.
Yes.
He took a 14-year-old boy.
I did ask about him in the newsroom.
And ABC TV News has never reported anything about ABC's own in-house serial pedophile.
I understand your concerns.
I attended a court case in Sydney. That was an additional charge against this guy by another victim. There was another case in Queanbeyan going on when Jon Stephens died in 2019, and neither of those two additional cases were able to proceed because the culprit had died and the victims missed out on getting justice in their case. ABC TV News has never reported any of this stuff. Do you have any feelings about why ABC would cover up stuff like this?
I don't know. I don't necessarily think you can call it a cover-up. If somebody has died, then the court case is normally full and lapse as a result of that. But the people that you need to probably speak to are the newsroom in Sydney, because we're very state-based, so you're going to need to speak to
I'm sorry, ABC is a national TV news network.
That's what you consider it to be.
Yes.
But what I am saying is that the people who make the decisions as to what the coverage is are each of the state-based newsrooms. So you are going to have to put your questions to them.
How do you feel about ABC TV News not reporting a story about ABC's own in-house...
I don't know enough about it.
What time's your radio cross?
It's coming up.
Okay.
I don't know enough about it.
We'll do it from the car.
Thank you very much for your time.
But I do understand your concerns, and I know that this is something you've been raising.
Absolutely.
And I recommend that you ask the ABC Sydney newsroom.
The Sydney News.
The Sydney newsroom, because if it was a Sydney-based court case, they're the ones that will be able to tell you whether or not they've followed it up. And you never know, they might have, and then it came to nothing. In
2020, an Aboriginal woman, an 18-year-old Aboriginal woman named Brittany Watson, was murdered in the area of Newman in Western Australia. At the same time, around the time that George Floyd was killed in the US, the ABC was all over the George Floyd story, of course, but made no mention of Brittany Watson's murder.
And you're asking me to comment on a case that's happened
I have
over
to
in
grab
WA.
it.
Okay, all right, yep.
Yeah,
Thanks very much.
Have a lovely day.
Good on you.
Thank you, mate.
Bill Thompson for ABC Watch at Southbank. We'll see what, if anything, eventuates. I remain absolutely disgusted that ABC TV News spent years covering the issues relating to George Pell, who was convicted, lost an appeal, and then had his conviction quashed by the High Court 7-0. The ABC was all over that story, but ABC TV News has never reported anything about ABC's own in-house convicted pedophile, and the information that I'm aware of suggests that he was a serial pedophile. ABC TV News has said nothing about ABC's own in-house serial pedophile, Jon Stephens. In my opinion, somebody at ABC needs to make a public statement about why they are not covering, they have never covered that matter, the Jon Stephens matter. I accept that there may be concern in relation to the victim in the 2017 conviction, and I have refrained from mentioning that individual's name for several years now when I've been talking about the matter to ABC people. But it concerns me to this day that senior ABC people, management, appear to have made decisions that the ABC is simply not going to report their own serial in-house pedophile, whilst banging on about the Catholic Church in general and George Pell in particular. Bill Thompson for ABC Watch in Southbank.